Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. December 2nd. I just washed my hair. That's why I got the towel. Oh, look. Y'all can see a sister lock. I got my locks. See, they're a different color. Those of you who've been asking. The locks will be revealed in January because I got to get them all the same color. Right now, they're all different colors. So... I wanted to hop on this morning. I don't know if y'all saw in my stories. I posted a CRNA job, and it was paying $30,000 to $40,000 per month, $200 an hour, Monday through Friday, no holidays, no weekends, no nights. Did y'all see that? If you didn't, it might still be up in my story, but it's a job in Indiana. It's 1099, so that does mean that, you would have to find a CPA to do your taxes, but $480,000 a year if you did all 52 weeks, right? Which I don't work all 52 weeks, but some people do. So if you worked 52 weeks at this particular job, you would make $480,000 Monday through Friday. And so many of you want to be a CRNA. So many of you reach out to me and you ask me questions about school and your grades and is it hard and all of those things. And yes, it's challenging, absolutely. But challenge accepted. Accept the challenge. Put the work in. Do the work. Get your ICU experience. Graduate from nursing school, get your BSN, whatever it is that you need to do, start your applications, take the GRE or don't take the GRE. There's lots of schools that are no longer requiring the GRE to be taken. Reach out to programs, do diversity CRNA, join CRNA School Prep Academy, whatever it is you need to do coaching with me. Whatever you need to do to get that work done. Grind it out for those 36 months once you're accepted into a program and you make $480,000 a year. Come on now. I know somebody who wants to make $480,000 a year. You might not be on this live right now, but I'm going to save this live so you can come back and watch it. Somebody out there, and let's say you don't even work all 52 weeks. Let's say you take 4 weeks off. That's still over $400,000 a year. Monday through Friday, $200 an hour. And that's now. That's in 2021. So imagine by the time you do everything that you need to do, you get your experience, you start applying, you get an interview, you get a slot into a program, you do the work for, 30 months, 36 months, whatever the program entails. Let's say 5 years goes by. So now we're in 2026. That rate should be even higher. It should no longer be $200 an hour. It should be even higher. So your procrastination right now, or your hesitation, or your self-sabotaging, you're saying you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you don't have what it takes. Some of you may need to go back and redo some of your science courses. You may have to redo your statistics. You may have to get some other certifications other than CCRN to make you competitive. You may have to start teaching ACLS and PALS to set you apart from other applicants, to make you stand out. But whatever it is that you need to do, start on it today. Okay? Don't set it for a New Year's resolution. Oh, in 2022, I'm going to start. No, let's start today, December 2nd, 2021. I need to lose 5 pounds. I really need to lose more than that. But I'm not waiting until New Year's. I'm not saying, I'm going to set a resolution and when the new year comes, I'm going to lose 5 pounds. No, I'm going to start losing the 5 pounds now. I'm down 0.4, which is better than where I was on Monday. Because Monday, I weighed 0.4 more. So don't hesitate. Stop procrastinating. You have what it takes. But getting your mind right, getting your mindset right, That's like 80% of the work of believing in yourself. Believing in yourself can literally launch you rockets. Did that make sense? Believing in yourself can literally rocket launch you. That's what I meant to say. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. So I'm going to give you 3 ways. If you haven't subscribed to my blog post, I've been doing blogs. And if you go to thecrystalgrant.com and click on my blog, you can subscribe to it. And they're just like weekly blogs, pointers, tips, advice that I would give to anyone who asked me these particular questions. So today I'm going to give you 3 ways to beat procrastination. Okay? 3 ways to get you to your $480,000 a year job. Really, it should be $500,000 a year by the time you graduate CRNA school, if CRNA is your desire. So, the first tip, you want to find a way to get excited. Okay? Get excited. I know that retaking courses is not exciting. I know that studying for the GRE is not exciting. I know that sometimes going to work ain't exciting. As an ICU nurse, I used to cry. I used to cry on my way to work as an ICU nurse because I was so unhappy and I just wanted so much more for my life. I wanted to be a CRNA, but I really didn't think I was good enough. All those rejections that I was getting when I was going on interviews, man, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I used to literally cry on my way to work. But you have to find a way to get excited, okay? So whether that means watching these lives that I do with other CRNAs and SRNAs who talk about it. I have them all in my IGTVs. Or, following other CRNAs on here who show you what they do in the life of a CRNA. Whatever it is you need to do to get excited, reaching out, shadowing a CRNA, looking at jobsongaswork.com. That might get you excited. Because there's so many jobs. There's a CRNA shortage. Just like there's a nursing shortage, there's a CRNA shortage. And so the jobs, the amount that they're paying us is increasing. Some of you who are doing travel nursing assignments are probably making CRNA money right now. But there are some CRNA jobs like the one I posted yesterday, $200 an hour, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So find something that gets you excited. It's much harder to accomplish something if you're complaining about it, if you're not looking forward to doing it, if you're like, this sucks in the present moment. Try to be grateful in the present moment. Because honestly, when you look back, once you get to your final destination, when you look back, you realize that the journey and all the obstacles and the trials and the tribulations and the setbacks and the heartache and the lack of sleep or whatever, that was actually what made you into a stronger, better, wiser, more proficient individual. So embrace the journey. I'm on a new journey myself. I'm on an entrepreneurial journey, businesswoman journey, coaching journey. So I have to do these same exercises that I give to my coaching clients. I'm doing them for myself as an entrepreneur because I've done the CRNA thing. I've done the nursing thing. And so now I want to help others get to that level if that's where they desire to be. So try not to complain. If you do, make your complaining less time than make your gratefulness more than you're complaining. Okay? So be grateful in the moment. Be grateful that, be grateful for the little things, the things that we think are little. Be grateful that you have water. Be grateful that you have soap. Be grateful that you can brush your teeth. Those things may sound trivial, but y'all, there are a lot of people out there who do not have the monetary means to afford to do basic life things. Afford to keep their lights on, afford to have food in the refrigerator. So be grateful. Okay? I know it's not all going to be fun all the time, but really try to be grateful. And that includes me. Like I said, I'm on a journey myself, so I have to remember to be grateful and mindful in the moment. Yesterday I went shopping for the domestic violence shelter. The women who, are running from an abusive partner or just in a bad situation. I've been in abusive relationships. I am so grateful that it never got to the point where I had to wind up in a DV shelter. And I know that may be somebody's story out there right now. And so yesterday I went to Dollar Tree and I just racked up on items for them, because I know that if they could afford to do it for themselves, they would, but a lot of them can't. So be grateful in the moment. Second pointer I'm going to give you, set a deadline, right? So if you know that you want to be a CRNA, or you know that you want to be a nurse, or you know that you want to get into ICU, I'm a firm believer in pen and paper. I have notebooks all over my house with notes. Look, there's one. Here's another one. I got notes written everywhere. Get a journal and write it out. Be specific with your goals. Say, by this date, within 6 months, I will have studied and taken the GRE. Within 1 year, I will have my ICU experience and I will start applying to programs. Within 3 months, I will have reached out to 12 programs about their criteria and do I meet it as an ideal candidate. Set goals, plan it out, set deadlines. That is huge. Again, even for me, that's huge. As a businesswoman, I got to set deadlines. I got to be specific. I got to write things out. So, whatever that means for you, if you're Excel, one of my best friends, she loves Excel. She gets on Excel and she'll have a whole spreadsheet. I don't understand Excel. She literally just taught me the difference between columns and rows, because Excel to me is like, I look at it and I'm like, oh my God, overwhelming, abort. I don't understand this. Give me a piece of paper, give me a pen, give me a calendar that I can write stuff on. That's me. That's not everybody. If you're an Excel spreadsheet type of person, fine. Write out your deadlines of when you're going to have each goal met. Find an accountability partner. Each of the coaching clients that have signed up with me, I'm on them. If they tell me that they want to do XYZ by a certain day, or they want to sign up for a 5K or 10K or marathon, I'm on them. I'm texting them in the morning. How was your workout this morning? How was your run this morning? What did you do different today? Find an accountability partner. That's huge. If you don't have one, sign up with me. I'll be your accountability partner. I'll make sure to check in and see if you're doing what you said you're going to do. And then the third tip that I want to give is create smaller tasks from the main task. So yesterday I posted, it's the small steps that lead to the big reward, basically, and I showed you my weight loss journey. If you didn't see that post, you can go on my page. Instagram's been really limiting my content. So if you didn't see that, go on my page, like it, and check it out, because over the past 4 years, November 30th was my 4-year anniversary, I've lost 70 pounds. I've gained 20 of them, but I'm lose 5. Remember, I said that in the beginning. So, create small tasks. It's baby steps, right? No, you don't take a big, huge bite out of a piece of cake, right? Most people don't. You don't put the whole piece of cake in your mouth. You savor it. You take small bites and you eat it. That's a terrible example that I've given and I'm talking about losing weight, but it's just the one that popped into my head. But baby steps, right? Don't beat yourself up. Literally, I have been in the healthcare game over 20 years. I started when I was 16 as a CNA. So everything that you're seeing now as me as a 41-year-old woman, it did not happen overnight. It was baby steps. And I, even as a businesswoman, have to tell myself that now. Crystal, baby steps. I launched Superscript Wellness earlier this year. I've rebranded. That took months. I just relaunched on Black Friday. Did I have $1 million in sales? No, not yet. But does that mean that I'm not ever going to? No. Do you know how long it took Fashion Nova, the clothing line, to become popular? It took them 10 years to become popular. So, small baby steps. You will get there. You just have to do the work. Faith without works is dead. Isn't that what the Bible says? I believe it does. I don't know which book or which chapter. Maybe one of you does. But you have to put the work behind your faithful action. And do it in small little bits. Set those deadlines, reach out to the schools, get your ICU experience, but always be working towards your next level. Yes, see, it does. See, I know my Bible. I went to Catholic school for many, many years, and I was raised Pentecostal, and I was in church every Sunday. So I do know my Bible. I just don't know what verse it is. But baby steps, right? You'll get there. You will. That's why I even tell myself, Crystal, you will get there. Your business is going to take off. So you can do this. I have faith in you. If you want an accountability partner, if you want to get to the reason why you're procrastinating or doubting yourself or feel like you can't do it or aren't sure if you're good enough, reach out to me. Let's book a call. That's why I created my coaching program, to help others, because I know what it was like. I remember what it was like as a nurse, wanting to be a CRNA, but very unsure about myself, very unsure. I really, really lacked the self-confidence that I needed. So that's why I created my program. Do you help with competency, speech, referencing, interviews? So are you just referring to mock interviews, like CRNA mock interviews, or just interviews in general? I do have a mock interview option that you can choose. You can hit book now in my profile and set up a mock interview with me. If you do the coaching series, my 8-week coaching series, I do incorporate a lot of interview tips and preparation. And then we do have a one-on-one private call. And if you want to do a mock interview in that aspect with me, absolutely. One of my coaching clients, she decided to use her one-on-one with me as her mock interview. So she paid for 8 weeks of the coaching program that I'm teaching, and she got a mock interview. So she got bonuses. And I have a special interview meditation that I give to all my clients so that they can get in the right headspace to prepare for the interview, because the interview can be very anxiety provoking, especially if you don't really know what to expect and you're fearful of saying the wrong thing. So I cannot preach this enough. Practice as many times as possible with as many different people as possible. Each CRNA that you reach out, or SRNA that you reach out to do a mock interview with you, we're all going to have something different to add. We're all going to ask you different questions. We're all going to pull from different resources, right? So that'll keep you on your toes, because the interview committees at school, it's going to be a panel more than likely. There's a few schools that it's just like one or two, like the program director and assistant program director interviewing. But for the most part, the interview panel, it's like 6 or 7 different CRNAs, and they are just going to be asking you different types of questions. So that's why I say get with different CRNAs on here who do offer that mock interview, and practice. I don't want to say practice makes perfect, but practice makes you prepared. Okay, practice has you not looking like a deer in the headlights when you go for your interview. When you're asked for an interview and you sit in front of the panel, practice will have you prepared. You may still be nervous. That is totally normal. I don't think they expect you to not be nervous. if anything, I think that's a red flag to them if you seem like you're not nervous. So what you do with that nervousness is what they're looking at. They're reading your body language. They're seeing if you're able to answer the questions. They're seeing if you just make up an answer or if you really stop and take your time. So preparation is huge. Reach out to different CRNAs. Book a mock interview with me if you'd like. Or you can do like I said, my current coaching client. She's doing my 8-week program with me. And then she chose the one-on-one mock interview as her one-on-one with me. So whatever it is you decide to do, just practice a lot. I know there's quite a few different mock interview options with different programs. Diversity has a mock interview option. CRNA School Prep does. I do. I think Charnel does. I think she does. I don't know. Bolt, I think, does. So we're out here and we're willing to help. You just have to reach out to us. So stop procrastinating. Get it done. Whatever that means for you. Get the work done. Like for me, I have a bunch of homework that I have to do that my business coach gave to me. So after this live, I'm going to go on and I'm going to do my homework because I know the level that I am going to. I'm not trying, I'm going. So that's another mindset thing. Stop saying trying. We want to take that out of our vocabulary. We're going to do X, Y, Z, right? You're going to be a CRNA. You're going to be an ICU nurse. You're going to be a business owner. Whatever it is, you're going to do, not you're trying to do. Okay? So, look, I've given y'all tips. I've given y'all pointers. I've given y'all are seeing my locks for the first time in forever. So, I need to go eat some breakfast now. Hey, lady, Nurse Jean. Girl, I'm so proud of you and your growth. I read your message that you sent me the other day. I may not have responded because I got a lot going on, but I'm just so proud of you and how far you've come. Because I remember. And I remember how you were there for me when I had COVID and you sent me a little snacky snack. So I appreciate you. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go eat my breakfast and start this homework. And you need to do the same. Whatever it is you need to do, get on it. Okay? If you want to sign up with me, do that too. Book now in my profile. Let's talk. Let's get on a complimentary one-on-one call and let's talk about it. Let's talk about what your goals are. Let's talk about where you are. And let's see if my coaching is right for you. That's what the one-on-one call is for. All right, guys. If you want to do a mock interview, you can book that too. Book now. Hit it in my link. All right. I hope y'all have a fantastic Thursday. I will save this live so that whoever else needs to see it in the future, it'll be there for them. Have a good one, guys. Bye.